If you want to open packs or own a team like this, then go and get your coins from UT Coins for You down in the description, an instant automated coin delivery service, and use code CAPGUN for 5% off at checkout. You're right guys, it's Capgun Tom here and welcome to episode number 12 of the Road to Real. Now we are only 2 games away from winning this title. If we win one and draw one, we will be taking it down. So that is going to be our first aim of the episode. I've got aims, you guys should have aims as well. If you want another episode of the Road to Real tomorrow. Yes, 3 episodes of the Road to Real in 3 days. I never do that. Then smash the like button now. Get this video to 3,000 likes and that episode will be all yours. That's your aim for today. So get hitting of that like button. Now we're in our first game and you can see we come up against a team that's a very, very strong team. Well, he's got lots of expensive players. However, he's got no chemistry and he was a pretty pathetic player, to be honest. You see there, we went through early on, managed to score, lovely dink chip from, I think it was Isco. Then Benzema goes through, he scores as well, and the guy immediately rage quits. I mean, the game was over before it even began. Oh well, 3 points for us, and we can go and play another one straight away, see if we can get that all-important point to give us the title and all of the coins that go with it. Now, what team are we coming up against? A much, much more difficult team. You can see he's got a 3-5-2 League 1 team. He's got Lacazette, Toulalan, and Bassa team this season's informed Nkulu, sorry. Then he's got the likes of Cavani and Falcao in his team. So not an easy squad, but we managed to take the lead. Lovely passing movement from the squad, and look at that finish by Benzema. Nice header into the back of the net. Unfortunately, he managed to head his own goal in and make it 1-1. But look at this. AIDS from the corner. You gotta love that. And Pepe ends up chipping it into the back of the net. I was like, what on earth is going on? But our celebrations were short-lived as we ended up having a bit of AIDS of our own at the other end of the pitch. You can see there that I think it was Pepe tries to control it, almost puts it into the back of his own net, actually hits the post. I think he forces it in basically, and then Casillas knocks it in for good measure. Good work, team. It's good to see you're really cohesive at the back. But we managed to see a lovely goal from Gareth Bale. Really fantastic run. The roulette, the Ronaldo chop, and the great finish to, see it all off. Then Bale at it again. This time he got a little bit lucky. Took the strike with his right foot after the roulette. Hits the post, comes back out, hits the goalkeeper, and goes in. So we were 3-2 up at that, or 4-2 up at that point. He came back. He managed to score a goal to make it 4-3. But after that, we just sort of tore away with it. You can see there, we make it 5-3. Great work from Di Maria. And then Bale to finish off what was an absolutely marvellous hat-trick. Another lovely little tricky skill run, going in and out of the players, eventually getting onto his left foot, his preferred left foot, and scoring it. And you can see that in the final minutes of the game, we managed to make it 7-3 with Benzema. Brought his goalkeeper out, didn't know what he was doing, and we ended up getting hat-trick for Benzema as well. So 2 hat-tricks in their game, 1 for Benzema, 1 for Bale. Great work, the B brothers. Maybe we should start calling them that. Anyway, you can see we've got the title in the bag. That's 7,000 coins as well under our belt. And we are going to go and make the signing of signings, the one that we've all been waiting for. And it is going to be CR7, Cristiano Ronaldo. You can see we're in a bidding war for him. And bidding war is just such a nightmare. You find a card cheap and you're like, oh man, I'm going to pick this up so cheap. And this was actually the cheapest Ronaldo on the market at the time, 1.685 million. And last second, the guy decides to outbid me, and you can see I've sped it up so that you don't have to watch all of it. But eventually, we do manage to get our final bid down, and as you can see, the timer's going down 3, 2, 1, and we pick it up for 1.647 million coins, which obviously dents our coin total quite a lot. We still have about 3 million, which we are going to be using to trade with, and also pick up some of the informs along the way. But we've still got to pick up that Team of the Year Ronaldo, and that thing is actually going up in price. So we've still got a long way, and Benzema seems to be doing his very best to stop us ever completing this series because he's scoring so many goals in the World Cup. It is kind of crazy. But anyway, here you go. We are going to change up the formation once again. Unfortunately, my beloved Isco is going to finally lose his place in the squad. You can see that he gets put out on the bench. And you're wondering, why have I moved Jesse Rodriguez up top? Well, the reason is I never sold his silver card. And, if we're going to take one goal scorer out, we're going to have to replace him with another. And the one that we're going to replace, Isco with is going to be Jesse Rodriguez silver card. So there you go. We're going to quickly go and find him. He's in the club. And we all all know what sort of stats he was pulling before we had to replace him with Benzema. And then on the left mid position, we're actually going to put Ronaldo in there as well. He's left wing, but it doesn't really matter. And yeah, the team looks pretty beast, I won't lie. Jesse Rodriguez, Benzema, Bale sitting behind them, Ronaldo at left mid, you got Di Maria at right mid. Some people might think that Ronaldo's wasted out there, but I personally don't. And, you know, there's nothing to say that we won't be using a 4-3-3 down the line. Anyway, important thing is that Ronaldo gets that check mark on the checklist. And as you can see, we have now completed both gold columns, which means there's no more gold signings to be made unless, of course, Real Madrid makes some gold signings in the transfer window, the summer transfer window, before we actually have a chance to finish the series. And therefore, we will, of course, you know, start putting those into the checklist as well. Okay, here we go. Division 4 time. We're going into a game against a 4-3-2-1 Serie A squad, except that he's got Crescito at left back. It's very difficult to find a really good left back in Serie A. I'm not, you know, the biggest fan of Constant, so you do get left with, you know, a bit of a dodgy hole. So he's gone with Crescito, obviously Italian link going in there. Would have done better if he'd swapped some players around to get him on full chemistry, but he's sitting on 7, so that's not too bad. But you can see that we went absolutely nuts. Jesse Rodriguez getting up to his old tricks immediately, like he was never taken out of the team, and managing to score some goals. And yeah, good work from him. And the guy rage quits. No different from any other division. You can still make the bastards rage quit. So here we go. Next game. And it is going to be the final game of the episode. I hope you're enjoying this slightly longer episode of the Road to Real today. And we're going up against the 4-2-2 formation team. You can see he's got Benzema up top, who isn't actually on full chem. He's on 7. He's got Cavani, who is on full chem. Still a very decent looking team. And you can see that we end up taking the lead. Lovely overlapping play from Di Maria there to actually get through and score. Then I thought Ronaldo was going to get his first goal, but unfortunately he didn't. Goalkeeper made a good save, which was frustrating, but Benzema was there to apply the finish on the rebound. Then look at this, here he is, lovely work from him, doing a little bit of skill, and somehow he manages to put that in near post. I barely ever score near post goals, so I was very surprised when that one went in, and yeah, very happy to see it. And Ronaldo all over the place in this game. You can see here another lovely skill run. He actually gets a shot off here after evading the tackle, and unfortunately the goalkeeper makes a great save, but we put it into the back of the net anyway with Gareth Bale. Good work from him. And then look at this, tramp him. I don't know why I tramped him. We're 5-0 up already, and we didn't really need to. And then in the final minute, look, Modric, lovely goal from outside the box. The ball came out off a corner, and he picks it up and just smashed it into the back of the net. So great work from the team. Ronaldo gets his first goal for the club. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. As I said, what was it, 3,000 likes, and I'll upload another episode of the Road to Real tomorrow, where we will be making our first informed signing. Definitely worthwhile you hitting the like button now if you have enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all next time.